Hi all, Jessie B Scrapbooking back with another process video. I'm doing these photos here of my husband and son working on the pickups, and here is the sketch for 30 days of sketches, and it is also scrap 5, so my techniques are using the sketch, choose a technique and pattern paper background, theme for another layout, and use a number in our title. So I'm just going to use this piece of printer paper here and matte my photos on so they have a nice white border all the way around. And okay, so it says to use a pattern paper background, which I make, but I put it all onto a cardstock, plain colored cardstock, but I don't count it really as my background because I'm just using it as the base. You understand what I mean? Yeah, I'll show you in a second. So I'm getting these pictures all trimmed out so that they have that beautiful border, and then I am going to stack them together. Since in the sketch there is only 2 pictures, I am using 3. They're different sizes, and my page is only an 8.5 by 11, so it's going to take up a lot more real estate on the page. But yeah, so at first I thought I was going to use this bright yellow and then put my stripes of paper over top of it. So this collection that I'm using here, it is a traveled theme paper pad. So it's all about maps and airplanes and yeah, just travel all over the world. And I think this one paper says something about adventure, hello adventure, do something you love, and things like that. So yeah, these are going to be my stripes, and I am doing the same stripes for the whole length of the paper. But I decided I didn't like the yellow, so I switched it out for this bright green, because I love green and blue together. And most of these colors are in the blue tones. I have a couple green ones and a brown one in there, or kind of a browny pink. So here's where my technique was to scuff up all of the edges and then kind of pull them up and then lay these stripes right down onto that green cardstock and leaving just a tiny hint of the green in the background showing. And then when I rough up the edges, you'll see a little bit more of that green. And I'm just going to go all the way across with these stripes all the way from top to bottom. I know in the sketch they have different ones on top than on the bottom, but I just kept it the same. This is my niece's paper. She kept asking me to glue things on. I think you see it one more time. That was her doing her layout of her uncle. So yeah, she loves to scrap with me, so I don't mind. So I'm just cutting off the excess bits because I am using a 12 by 12 paper pad, and my page is only 8.5 by 11, so I get little extra bits, and which works just fine. So here's my page, what it looks like, and here's her page again, and yeah, I think that's the last time you see it. And now I'm trying to decide what I want to use for that triangle that Rachel has across her her sketch. Sorry, I totally forgot to mention the sketch is by Rachel, I think it's Usher, and it's a really cute hand-drawn sketch that I really, really had a lot of fun working with. I'm looking at the sketches right now. And then I decided to go with this brighter green just because of the green that is poking through the paper pieces in the background. And it's not quite as bright of a green as in the background, but it's in that same color tone. So I decided to go with it. And then that big circle is the globe. It is just a, yeah, big globe. So I decided it's that is going to take the place of the hexagon in the sketch. Um, and I like the way that it looks. It's, yeah, part of that, use a themed collection for a different theme. Well, we are definitely not traveling with all these hoods up. And so I just thought that that was kind of funny. So here I am just kind of uh, messing around with the layout of the photos, trying to see exactly how I want them to lay on the page, and get them all glued down. And then I had to look up how to spell maintenance because, yeah, I had no clue. So I wrote maintenance, and it's on that little green paper. And then I put, using these green stickers from the dollar store, I am spelling it backwards on this globe because I knew where I wanted it to end. And so it says maintenance times 3 because he's working on 3 different rigs. So that gives me my number in the title. So I have a number in the title there, and I think that turned out really cute. And so for my embellishments on this, I brought in my gears. And I actually end up with 4 clusters of gears on here. I was trying to make 3 work, and I just wasn't liking it. I needed that 4th one. So I will have 4 clusters on here. And then I think I also bring in a circle stickers in gold. Here they are. And I'll put them as the base of each of the clusters. So while I'm doing that and getting those glued down, I want you to go down to the description box at the end of this video and check out the 30 Days of Sketches playlist. So everybody that is playing along this month will have their videos in that playlist, so you can just go from one video to the next and see everybody that is been inspired by all these beautiful sketches that were made especially for this hop. And also go and check out the links I have listed down below for Scrap 5, and everybody that's playing along with Scrap 5 will have their own channel link down below. And yeah, a lot of them might be using the same sketch, some might not be. You just had to use a sketch, so it didn't say which one, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so right here I got some glue all over my picture. I dropped that gear right onto the front end of my son's pickup, and I just used a piece of scrap paper and kind of scraped it off. And I didn't rub at it or anything. I just scraped off what I could. And then I did it again over here on this picture. And I just used another piece of paper. But this glue dries clear. So I'm just going to let it dry. And once it dries, you can't even see it. So you'll see that in the close-ups. I make sure I get a nice picture of where I dropped that glue on the red pickup, and I was so happy that it does not show. So I decided I need a little bit of bling. So from the Dollar Tree, I had these rhinestones. And so they're in a big long line, and I'm just cutting them apart. And I'm putting rhinestones in all of the clusters, and I love the way this turned out. It's so cute. So got some bling on there, I got my gears on there, and this layout is done. So I do have everything on there. I'm just double checking everything. I used a sketch. I did a technique of my choice. I did pattern paper background. I did a themed collection for a different themed layout. And I have a number in my title. So thank you so much for watching. Here are the close-ups. And yeah, if you like what you see there's no glue right there. So if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Bye.